Happy Monday, everybody. Excuse me. Welcome back. It is our last weekly walkthrough. I'm going to go over this week and the final, and that's it. We're done. We've already gone over the multimedia project, so I don't think I need to go over it in too much detail, but that's the only thing that's officially due this week. Got a few more people who still need to turn in the drama paper. I know a couple of folks who were waiting for some feedback on the previous assignment, so no problem there, but do get that in as soon as you can. And the multimedia project, of course, is due this coming Sunday, and then the only thing left is the final exam. So let's take a look at the modules where you will still find everything, including the final. So why all these are, oh, because I'm not in student view. I'm going to leave student view off just in case I need to go into the syllabus or anything else. So week 14, last week of classes, spring break. Let's get down to business. There we go. So we've already gone over this. Your multimedia project is the only thing left. You also, though, this is an important reminder, if you have anything that you have not turned in previously, this is the last week to do that. If you don't turn in work by Sunday, you will not get points for it, other than the final, of course. So that is a good reminder. In week 14's learning materials, I've got the information about the multimedia project, a link back to the week 13 materials where everything was kind of there to help you with that. And then, of course, we have a link to the final exam, which we're going to take a look at here in a minute. I'm going to give you a little preview of that. For the multimedia project, remember, you need to cover 3 things that we have discussed or read or were assigned. You also can do a couple others if there are works of literature that you didn't get to write about this semester that you really wanted to talk about. This is your chance to do it. So you could have up to 3 to 5 works of literature. You can and should have some fun with this assignment. You can create a little newsletter, you can create a video, you can share videos that other people have created, you can curate a collection of visuals, works of art, things of that nature. It's just not a paper. That's the only thing you can't do. And there's a lot of cool tools that you can use to do that. The other thing, though, is don't forget to tell us why you've chosen what you've chosen. So give us a little bit of heads up about it. Remember, of course, here's a list of the tools. There are links to some helpful things with those as well. Once you are ready to submit, this is going to be an open discussion board. So just like you've been doing all semester, when you're ready to post things, you will hit reply. You can do it all in one post, or you could have a separate post for each thing. I don't really care how you do it. When it's all said and done, I will count them up and give you the credit that you deserve, right? So there is a rubric for the multimedia project, which is different from our normal discussion rubrics because it's worth 50 points. So one aspect is, did you use multimedia? So is it more than just writing? Does it cover the number of required literary works? So at least 3, could be more than that. Connections to the works are clear. So again, your statement or your inclusion of why you chose that and why you're interested in it. Is it creative? Did you show some cool techniques? Did you show us cool visuals, whatever the case may be? And then, of course, any documentation is worth 10 points as well. So it's not a huge amount of points, but it is an assignment that's fairly easy to get the full credit on. As long as you do all the things that you need to do and have some fun with it, you're going to be in great shape. So then the only other thing is going to be the final, and it is already open. So the final exam is also worth 50 points, and I'm going to go ahead and give you an actual preview of it right now. So for those of you who are watching the videos and doing what you're supposed to be doing, you get a heads up. You can take as much time as you need with this. You do not have to rush to get it done, but you do only get one chance to do it. So once you've started, as I have, like I've opened it now, so I've started it, you would, it doesn't matter how big this time gets, in other words. You should be able to finish it in one sitting. So you can certainly do that. The instructions specified that you could set aside an hour or two. You are also going to need access to the discussion board with everyone's multimedia projects. So you may want to open two windows, one with that open and one with this open, so that you're not having to go back and forth. So that's your first question. Take a look at all of the various projects posted on our multimedia project. Vote for what you see as the top 3. Do not include yourself in those. The only thing you really, just the name of the student is sufficient. You can include why you were impressed as well, but just present your findings in a list. You can number that list if it makes you feel better. There is the numbering right here. You can do 1, 2, 3. But I would assume that the person you put at the top is your number 1 choice if you don't number them. Question 2, using any work that was not the subject of one of your major papers, write a non-researched essay analyzing the formal elements of the poem or short story. I don't expect you to read giant works of fiction in the form of novels or plays. So choose a short story or a poem, but just not one that you wrote your paper about. And talk about the formal elements. So it is an essay, it should be at least 5 paragraphs. And then the final, review the feedback you received on your formal writing assignments this semester. What can you learn from your successes and or snafus in your writing this term that you can carry forward to other classes? And this doesn't have to be more than a single paragraph, but it should be a well-developed paragraph. Give me specifics and that sort of stuff. All right, that's it. That's due on the 27th, and you're done for the semester. So if you have any questions this week, of course, as usual, feel free to reach out, and I will try to get you on track. If you have any late work, don't forget, it has to be submitted by this coming Sunday, the 23rd. No exceptions to that. All right, that's it, folks. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you when I talk to you. See you when I see you, as some people say. Everybody take care.